All righty then. Bellringer for today. So, remote students, make sure you turn that in by tonight. If you don't do it, you lose points. Well, you don't get any points. And there you go. For everybody in here, I'll just check it like usual. Describe the significance of the Corpus Callosum. Describe what characteristics are focused in the left and right hemispheres of the brain. There you go. Split brain procedure we talked about yesterday. We talked about damages of the Broca's area, what might occur, right? Foreign accent syndrome. Put another shrimp on the barbie, right? I'm kidding. Right, 40? Good eye, mate. Good eye, mate. Good eye, mate. Nice, mate. Let's get the sun in here a little bit. Brighten up our day. Cody didn't want him. He didn't want to see.
It wasn't just me, it was Chris too.
Chris.
And he got up the same time I did.
Did he? You guys are fighting over who showed us the window.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right.
Want me to watch the Bowman Show yet?
From yesterday? Yeah, he was really intrigued by it. He was laughing at that video like I was too. I'm just kidding. She'll laugh at it. Huh? Oh, he does it every day. He loves it. Him and I chat on the phone.
Yeah, this week had me all messed up. This week just seemed super long.
You think?
Yeah.
It's a full week.
I know I had a current one, but I just forgot it was Friday.
Cody. Oh, man. Next time, I guess.
I got it next week.
No. We got to run through the whole roster, then you can get in there and whack at it.
No, like 10 points.
10 points, yeah. Should make him like 20. Just kidding. Should make him do them. Do you need more time? All right, let's go over it so you can listen to the podcast. Describe the significance of the Corpus Callosum. What is the significance of that? Dom, go ahead.
It allows like information passing the left hemisphere to the right hemisphere.
Yeah, good job. It's like a bridge, right? So it's like a bridge that connects the right and left hemisphere, allows for communication, okay, and allows, we can process this information, right, in our right hemisphere, communicate to our left hemisphere to a point where we can express what we just saw, what we just visualized, what we just experienced, maybe memories, right, whatever it might be, okay, and it's really important because, again, it allows communication between the two hemispheres. So why would people get it cut? Why would they decide, you know what, let's cut this thing in half? I wonder who the first person to do that was. Oh, let's just try this. Let's just cut this right in half. Katie?
It's for people that have severe epilepsy, so they get really, really bad seizures.
Yeah, good job, good job. So severe epilepsy, right, might be just how many times they get it. It might be a daily thing, or it might be superiority of it. So cutting the corpus callosum helps alleviate seizures and the superiority of it. But although it has some issues with that, right? I mean, we saw that video yesterday with how the man couldn't express what he visualized, what he saw, what he could draw, and some objects he really couldn't express or communicate with, I guess you could say, the facilitator of what was going on, right? And what he was drawing, and he couldn't really explain why he drew a certain object, right, with the hammer and the saw. Nina?
I kind of like the left and the right hemisphere. It kind of reduces the intensity of seizures because it doesn't allow it to transfer as much. So if it's only in one hemisphere of the brain, it's not nearly as bad, but you can still.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, exactly. Good. Yeah, so I mean that's something that's been done numerous of times, right? Of to try to relieve that stress and just the superiority of those seizures. Good. All right. So characteristics. Focus in the left and right hemispheres. What do we have? What about the left hemisphere? What characteristics focus there? Go ahead, Dom.
What's to do with like mathematical reasoning, like logical thinking?
Yeah, good job. So logical thinking, like you said, mathematical reasoning, rational thought, I don't say creative. Just more of expressive language is focused there as well. There's a lot of things that is focused with the left brain. So whenever someone calls you left brain, that might be someone that takes notes diligently, writes everything down that they observe or they see, or in school they're constantly writing notes down and making sure that they remember what they heard or what they saw. Again, with you, like you said, reasoning, mathematical reasoning, that's really focused in the left hemisphere and expressive language. Okay. People would rather to listen to direct instruction, I guess you could say, than rather than learning from pictures or diagrams or drawings. Okay, they'd rather just sit down and listen to what's going on and just kind of like a story in a way. All right, what about right hemisphere? TC, what characteristics are focused in the right hemisphere?
Controls nonverbal, spatial, and holistic behavior.
Yeah, good job, good job. So we can understand what artistic ability, creativity, viewing shapes, and understanding relationship amongst distances, things like that. And if someone says you're right-brained, okay, that means you learn a little bit better with pictures, diagrams, okay, with architecture, building things. That's what it might mean when you're right-brained. Okay, is there any questions on that? We good? And we talked about foreign accent syndrome too yesterday with damages to the Broca's area and what might occur, what might happen. All right, so I'm going to come around and check those right before. And by tonight, they need to be turned in by the night. Just attach it for today's lesson along with the podcast questions. So answer those questions, turn those in. All right, so that should be 5 points, easy 5 points.